There was a gentleman, an older gentleman, not quite old, but an elder statesman, someone who's been there, done that, kind of like a guru, right? And someone who's lived a successful life, wealthy, connected, respected, family man. And a younger man approaches him and asks him, "How can I be like you, sir? How can I be successful?" The guru asks him, "You want to be successful? Huh? You really want it?" And the young man goes, "Yes, of course. I'll do whatever it takes to be like you, to live a life like you." So the guru tells him, "All right, cool. Meet me by the beach at 6 a.m. tomorrow." Young guy goes, "Okay, 6 a.m. tomorrow. Meet you by the beach. I'll be there." The next day comes at 6 a.m. Young guy comes all suited and booted. I don't know why he's doing that coming to the beach, but he's in a suit, ready to start his lessons, ready to gain the knowledge, gain the wisdom. The older guy tells him, "Okay, let's step into the water." So they step into the water, and the guru takes the young man's head and dunks him underneath the water and holds him there. And holds him there and holds him there. The young guy at first is, just how you would be if your head was just dunked underwater. It's freezing cold. He's just holding himself there. And then as the CO2 builds up in his lungs, now he starts to panic a little bit, thrashing around. Older guy keeps him there, holds him down, holds him and holds him. And when it feels like it's been forever, guy's been thrashing around, he's about to give up. Old guy lets him loose, lets him back up. And he's up there, breathing heavy, trying to get the air back. And the guru tells him, "If you want to be successful as bad as you wanted to breathe in that moment, then you will be successful." How bad do you really want it? You say you want to pass with a distinction. You've only studied for 30 minutes. You say you want to lose weight. You've only been to the gym once this week. You say you want to mend the relationship with your parents. But this weekend, you're sleeping on the couch. "I'll visit them next weekend. It's fine." I mean, how bad do you really want it? This is one thing I've seen with people in all my years of dealing with people. People say they want things, but they are not willing to do the work that it requires to actually attain those things. I think they say it because it sounds good coming off their lips, sounds good even to them. You want to trick yourself into believing that you want the thing, but when it comes to the reality of the day in, day out work that you need to do to have the things that you want, you don't really want them. I have a friend who said he wanted a pet, and he went and actually got the pet, but when he had it in his house and it started peeing everywhere and pooping here and there, I think he realized that he didn't actually want it. He didn't want to clean up after it. He didn't want to feed it every day. He wanted something cute and cuddly to cuddle with and pet and, just be there to be cute. But when it came to the reality of having it, which isn't cute, he folded. And that's what happens with most people. When they face the reality of having the thing they say they want, they fold. When it comes to a relationship, the same thing applies. You say you want the relationship, you say you want a partner and someone to have and hold, but when it comes to the reality of dealing with another person, it's difficult. They've come from a background that is unfamiliar to you. They've been raised by a different family with different values, different norms in their household, and you're coming together, it's going to be difficult to make things work. But if you want to maintain a relationship, you have to make it work, and work is the key word. There has to be work involved. When people say they want success in terms of business or their career, it's a day in, day out grind, working, doing more than the people around you, going a step further. That is the only way to do it. I've said before, there's no traffic in the extra mile. So if you go the extra mile, there's no one there with you. But to go the extra mile takes a lot of effort. But if you do it, you will be successful. But you have to do more than everybody else. A lot of people are not willing to come out of their comfort zone in order to get what they say they want to get. Do you have what it takes? I've said before that the word passion, the etymology of that word, comes from a Latin word that means to suffer. And to be passionate about something means that you are willing to suffer in order to see it done. Do you have that in you? Do you have the mental fortitude? Do you have the endurance to see it through? That's what it takes. Do you know what the definition of insanity is? Trying the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So you want more out of life, but you're putting in the same effort as you did the day before. How's it gonna happen? If you want more, you have to do more. Change your habits, change your ways if you want to make a change in your life. You can't water a tree once and expect it to bear fruit. By the same token, you cannot expect any growth in your life if there is no sustained effort. There has to be sustained effort in order for there to be growth. And growth requires sacrifice. So you may have to give up the parties, you may have to give up a little bit of video gaming time. I know you don't want to hear these things, but there has to be something. Something has to give, man. If you want to make an improvement, you're gonna have to change your habits. You're gonna have to put more time into doing the work. So if you've got a course or a degree that you're working towards and you want that distinction, you're gonna have to put more time into studying, my man. Put more time in. If you want to get back in shape, spend more time in the gym. If you want a promotion, spend more time at work, getting better at work. This is the only way. Sustained effort over time. Now, you're also going to need to be honest with yourself. What do you want? When do you want it by? Why do you want it? How bad do you really want it? Alright, you really want it. Okay, how are we gonna do it? If you're still with me at this point in the video, I know you're serious. So here goes our mission for 2024. It starts with this: you can always be better tomorrow than you were today. So each day, I want you to do a little bit more than you did the day before. So if you practiced 20 equations yesterday, today you practice 21. If you did 21, you do 22, 23, and so on. If you did 10 push-ups yesterday, you do 11 today, and then 12 the next day, 13, 14, 15. Do a little bit more each day than you did the day before. That is the mission. 2024, we're going all in. That's the slogan. So on December the 1st, 2024, let's check in with each other and see how much has changed after all the work that you did. I'll see you then.